Also, being a plant probably
Kind of sucks. You have vulnerability to all damage.
Mood.
When you're vulnerable.
Jade, you're a plant now?
I am vulnerable to all damage.
Even water damage?
Yeah.
Wow. You heard it here first, peeps. Plants weak to water. Even those, man, being an underwater plant must be like the worst existence.
Yeah, the only plant, well, underwater plants and rice are the only plants that are immune to water damage.
Either that or they're just the most durable plants in existence and they could just survive taking the extra
So just
damage.
become potted seaweed.
Yeah. Rice is weird because it literally can't drown.
Really?
Yeah, that's why those big rice paddy fields are basically like flooded. Is rice can survive like way more water than it needs because it just stops drinking after a while.
Those no thanks, I'm full.
Yeah, that's why rice is like grown everywhere because it's able to be grown really easily.
This is why I say rice is one of the coolest and most interesting grains we have available to us.
Rice is pog.
Rice is based. Based and
Speaking of base things, we should get started.
Well, I already started the recording. We're just riffing. Anyway, recap.
I'm gonna get rice pudding.
Shit happened, we skipped 2 months.
Skipped 2 months. But yeah, and Kiala's in a state of existential crisis because people were nice to her. And
No, I just remembered something.
what?
Oh, what?
I was gonna have flan for dessert last night.
Yeah, I forgot my ice cream and I was kind of upset because it would have been really good with the angst.
I was gonna have rice pudding, but I forgot, so I'm gonna have it now.
What is it with you guys forgetting dessert?
Well, no, because I was like, I want dessert. So I went into my kitchen, I looked through all my cabinets, I glanced through my fridge, I looked through my freezer. I was like, man, I know there was something I really wanted for dessert, but I can't find it, so I guess I just won't have dessert. And then Rebel saying rice pudding made me think pudding, made me think flan, made me think flan. Made me go, ah!
Wow. Crazy how that all happened.
Yeah.
So sad.
So where is the flan?
In my fridge.
Go have the flan.
I can't right now, I have a bowl of cereal.
Put the flan in the cereal.
You're having cereal?
Huh?
You're having cereal?
Yes?
So did Rebel.
Why do you sound stunned by this revelation?
Because you eat cereal weird?
Why do you think I've been muting a whole bunch?
What do you mean she eats cereal weird?
Hey, crunch,
Wait,
crunch.
What?
No, we're not doing this now.
Okay, she doesn't eat cereal with milk. Ta-ta!
You know, we've had this conversation, and that is true. That is weird.
No, not.
It is.
We digress.
We digress. Very weird. In chat, please post how uncomfortable dry cereal makes you feel. Engagement for the algorithm. Woo! So, major points of the recap. The cup was a genie. Woo! The genie granted 3 questions. Woo! They asked 3 questions. Woo! They spent 2 months in stop time. Time was returned to them. Woo! Existential crises from returning back to normal time flow? We'll see! Has Kiala's 2 months of being in stop time helped her get over the, emotional situation of being just thrown non-useful gifts because people like her? We'll see!
Hey.
Is Nim
Accessorizing is never not useful.
I mean, yes, to Nim, but we're talking about Kiala.
No, in general.
Moving on, will Nim drink all of her juice in a single sitting? We'll see on this episode of TOZ. Go.
Dragon Ball Z Kai, anyway.
That's not sponsored!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Thank you.
go!
Yeehaw!
Samson Yeehaw's in Nim's room. Oh yeah, timekeeper, what's the time?
Fuck, I don't know.
That's your job, timekeeper.
We just
Sometime
had a
in the
2 month
morning?
time freeze. Why would we know?
I think it. Yeah, we did that in the morning. Around like either 11 or noon. So it's either 11 or noon.
Alright. We'll take the later time. I guess. I don't know.
Damn,
However
everything's
that time
starting at
fills
noon
out,
today.
they are in Nim's room. Go!
Yeehaw!
Samson Yeehaw's in Nim's room.
At noon.
At high noon. Who else does what?
Nim grabs the stuff wherever it is and looks through it.
You see the stuff neatly placed in a travel bag on the bed.
Nim will dish out stuff to peeps. She'll give Ella the ring.
The ring? Oh, wow. Hyala's engaged to Nim. Tough luck, Samson.
Dang.
Not a ring.
It depends on what finger it goes on.
Yeah.
Hyala, what finger do you put it on?
I don't know. Which one does it fit on?
It goes on 2 fingers. It's that kind of ring.
That
Oh.
sounds
Weird.
Uncomfortable.
like something
Yes.
Hella wouldn't want to wear.
Look, I
Some
don't make...
fucking Doctor Strange ass ring.
It's literally kind of an ugly ring, not gonna lie. Let me see if I can find a picture.
How do you know
Dang.
what this ring looks like?
There's an in-game picture.
There is?
Yes. I'm pretty sure. If not, I've also just, like, D&D has, like, an official picture for it.
Oh.
Oh, no, this one isn't the ugly one. It's
It
the...
is kind of a legacy item, so.
Yeah. So this one's not that bad. Do you guys see it? That one's not that bad, but I will show you what the Ring of Spell Storing looks like nowadays.
There's nothing here.
You
I,
didn't post anything. Did you post it in the wrong server
No.
again?
no, it's in the it's in the Foundry, because that's what it looks like in Foundry. Posted the blurb.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just the generic ring icon.
Oh, never mind. Let me show you the ugly ring.
Yeah, no, those are generic icons for Foundry.
Oh, someone 3D printed it, but it was too small, so it couldn't even fit over 2 fingers. Okay.
Hala puts the one part on her pinky and the other part just hangs off.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that both the ring has to have 2 fingers.
That's what it looks like. Not that great.
I see.
So, yeah.
That shit's ugly.
Oh my god.
Whoever made pudding out of rice was genius.
You gotta see what I just found. Where the hell is it? That.
Yeah, no, it's a weird rabbit hole. Like, just looking for the pictures and images was already weird enough.
Look at that! How many rings?
What are those?
10. But yeah, Nim will hand this to Hyala and explain what it is and apologize for how it looks. Because she didn't make it. And it's not up to her. And then hand Samson the goggles of night so he can see.
Here, Simpson. Look with your special eyes.
Wow. And he's gonna put the goggles on.
He's gonna
What do
take
they
his...
do?
Over his
he's-
other goggles.
Yes.
Good.
It's daytime, Samson.
Oh, I thought these made everything look like it's nighttime. Why else would they be called goggles of night?
They allow you to see in the dark.
Why aren't they the goggles of dark seeing or something?
Because it sounds stupid.
Well, so do goggles of night.
Well, you can pitch the name to someone if you want. I don't know
I
who.
will. Where's your headmistress?
We're gonna go see her once I divvy this stuff up.
Okay.
Um,
I'm over here.
I'll deal with the spell scrolls after the session. I don't feel like doing that right now. So yeah, Nim will then she'll walk over to one of her dressers and you'll see her open a couple drawers and then a little thing will pop out and she'll pull out a gemstone, close it. She's like, I'm gonna give this to my headmaster to pay for this stuff. You think 7 platinum's enough?
I think it might be too much.
How so?
Mm-hmm.
Spell scrolls are really expensive and I have a bunch.
Were spell scrolls really expensive?
Kinda.
Were spell scrolls expensive enough to have Nim call them really expensive?
Well, that depends on Nim being a sensible young woman and understanding economics properly. Yes.
Nim does.
Nim being Nim, as we joke about her, and as she sometimes acts, no. It lacks several brackets of zeros. You say she does, and and in some circumstances she does. It does, but I can't help but think back to the jeweler. It's like, oh, you mean shekels?
I've been dealing in gold the entire day.
That
Why would
was
I think you
that was
hit anything
fantastic.
else?
Oh, you mean shekels? So these are too big. Just holds up a fucking gilded. Oh god, yeah.
Anyway, Nim will
Economic
go.
understanding.
Nim will go. And also, if it's too much, I can just ask her to get more stuff later. You know, it was like a future payment or something. Anyway, you guys ready to go?
Oh, yeah, I think we're good.
How many platinum does Nim have on her?
Right now, 2, but in this room... That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She took out a gem.
Also, didn't Nim sell some of her gems?
She did, but they were basic ones.
Ah,
Still got
nothing
a
worth platinums or anything.
Nothing worth platinum. But there are some really expensive jewelry boxes just around the room. By her bed, there's like this necklace holder thing. I forget what it's called.
Necklace
And there's
stand?
just several very shiny necklaces.
Those aren't for selling. Those are for putting on Hyala. Gotta make Hyala sparkle.
Yella already sparkles.
No, her fur. It's matte.
Someone got glitter in her fur.
Sparkle, sparkle.
So we'll make our way to the headmistress office.
Hooray, hooroo. Do you try and
Thanks.
not get
Do
spotted,
it.
or are you just, like, strutting through the halls so everybody can go, oh, Miss Hart's back. Oh, Nim Hart's back. Oh, her
Oh.
buns are still awful.
First off, Nim's buns are fantastic, and I will choke a bitch.
They are,
Second-
but, like, some of your peers are fucking awful. As we've
This is
established. Snooty rich kids are snooty and rich.
Yeah, but now I can drown them. But anyway, side tangents aside. Side tangents aside, Nim wouldn't.
Nah,
And
your
we're
Zanzibar
obviously
show.
going to take the really cool hallway, secret hallway.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. through
California.
mountains. Secret,
not the
secret,
word.
secret, California. The California tunnel.
But yeah,
Alright,
So-
Potty, hop in the tunnel. We're gonna go visit people in California.
Were we just called Potty?
Party.
I heard the same thing too, Jay. I was very confused.
What is wrong with your ears?
You said Potty.
I said party.
You didn't.
Didn't sound
You
like
did
it.
not enunciate the R.
I didn't use the hard R in party.
So we arrive at her office.
Yeah.
Leaving a trail of dead students in our wake.
Drowned every single
Whoever-
one of them.
Whoever talks shit gets hit.
Yeah. Kiela pulls out her great bow.
Oh my god.
Samson pulls out his great guns. They're actually his normal guns, but he calls them great.
Nerd.
You're gonna shoot me with that little thing?
Oh, come on, Samson. That's not a great gun. This is a great gun.
What's headmistress doing?
Do you knock on the door, open it?
You? Do the whole song
Kick
and
it
dance?
open.
Yeah.
Kick it
No.
open. I'm here. Thank you for the stuff.
We're not kicking the door open.
You know,
Why not? You could just
Shay
fix
said
it.
with all the song and dance, and I imagine Nim as headmistress would require a song and dance if you want to give into the office.
Why do I just imagine Anya singing a song in front of a tall door? Why is Nim just a different version of Anya? Why is Anya just a different version of Nim?
Baby,
It's the hair.
that's
Hair and baby. Does Nim like peanuts?
I've never
Do
thought
they
about
exist?
why.
That's a very good question. Does Nim
it. And
like
are they
the-
called peanuts?
Dude, does Nim like the equivalent of peanuts?
That depends on what they're called.
I don't know. Get back to you. on
I mean,
that.
could the name be any worse than Peanuts?
No, because if it is, the answer is no. That's why I need to know first.
I think there are very few names that could be worse than Peanuts, to be honest.
But this is a fantasy world. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
True.
Well, yeah.
They're called
So-
these nuts.
The answer is no.
No, not actually. I just saw the opportunity for the joke.
So, we do the whole song and dance. We enter. Nim says hello.
Ah, hello there, young Miss Hart. I take it you
Hello.
were able to find your gifts at the court.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Lordo, have you ever played King's Quest 4?
No. Why?
You sound exactly like the bird from King's Quest 4.
That hurts, considering one of the first jokes about your headmistress is she sounds like a bird.
That is true.
I'll put a link in the description. I'll show you. It's not a bad thing. Whatever the owl's name.
That's good.
He's a homie.
I'm just hoping I'm doing the voice right as I did it before. My throat's been all weird.
No, because it's been familiar this whole time, and I just didn't know why.
Ah, okay. Whatever she said something about, did you find the
gifts pleasing or whatever?
Yes.
And so Nim will go, yes, thank you. And then Nim will walk over to the desk and slide her this really pretty gemstone and go, here's payment for it.
Ah, well, I suppose this could easily be used to restock. I noticed that the supply cabinets were somewhat lacking. Ah, I can't get my voice out. What the hell?
I wasn't sure how much you spent, so I just gave you a 7 platinum stone.
And she'll just look at it, and then her eyes will just go a little wide, and she'll just look at you. It's like, oh, I knew I should talk to the council. Clearly, we need economics. And any eventual charitable donation to our institution is greatly appreciated.
I told you you pay too much.
Gotta pay for time and effort, too. Pay your workers properly, Samson. Damn.
Then she'll take the stone and put it in one of the drawers in her desk.
You hear it clank. It's the donation box. Oh, and then Nim will also hand her a sending stone. I figured it'd be nice if we could keep in touch, even though you can't say much over these. So if something happens here, you can let me know. Or if something happens wherever I am, I can let you know.
That would be greatly preferred. Now that I have one in my hand, I wonder why I didn't send you with one.
That would have been really helpful.
All well, all is done that is done. What the Kiala doing?
Standing?
Oh, cool.
Looking in the room.
What the Samson doing?
Standing, but dumber.
Ah, standing but dumber. Roll for dumb.
Roll a negative D100, please.
Roll me intelligence check for standing dumb. Yep, he's standing quite dumb.
That's a mood. I get it. I understand, homie.
He's just standing there gawking at all the books, going all the way up to the ceiling.
Now that we're not behind bars, I believe a proper introduction is in order. This is Kiala, Nimble Point. Kiala. This is Samson.
Howdy.
And she'll come from around the desk and extend her hand out to both of you. Of course, one
Both
at a time.
hands?
No,
You have
one
to shake
hand
it
at a time. Good lord.
It'd be so much funny if you did both.
And just crosses her arms and shakes their hands.
Samson will when it's his turn.
Y'all shake hands with the nice old lady?
Sure.
I need the water. Yes, as young Miss Hort has said, it is a pleasure to make acquaintance with such fine upstarts in the adventuring world.
Say congrats on your relationship, please. Please. She knows about it.
Oh shit, that's right! Ah! And I have heard of your relationship from Miss Hart. Congratulations! Love is a very important thing in this world. The most powerful magic that of all, they say.
Oh, well, thank you.
What does Scala look like?
He almost like looks at Nim like, why did you bring that up?
Nim will just mentally tell Yala, she said everything. So I told her everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Do not fret, Miss Hart. Your day will come.
Stop calling me bitchless.
No.
Drown you, you old bitch. Anyway, my point is,
Perhaps, Miss Hart, you may be able to do a case study on the relationship goals as they present themselves. An important learning part in the curriculum of life.
I'll think I'll have to pass.
I feel like the phrase curriculum of life just made me want to die.
Right? Like, that was my senior project, not even gonna lie, in high school.
You had a senior project on the curriculum of life?
Yeah, it was
What
things
does that
like
even
budgeting.
mean? Oh.
It was things like making a proper budget, like
Being an adult.
yeah, because apparently the graduates in my city were doing really, really terribly after they graduated, and they weren't prepared because the senior project beforehand was just like essentially like a big slideshow of your life or something. And it's
Maybe
really
the
weird.
problem comes from the fact that nobody teaches it. They just expect you to know it and write a report.
So actually, we had to learn it from our English teacher.
Galla's jittery.
She got the zoomies. She stops standing and just starts bolting around the office.
Someone complimented her on her cute boyfriend, and now she's got zoomies.
Wait. Man,
The
it's really weird how
The-
inconsistent the running is.
Because there's no grid.
Yeah, because, like, you don't move the same distance each time. Because, like, I can move around and then I'm not, like, I can't get back aligned to where I was originally.
Mm.
Which is just, I don't know, it's weird. Because, like, it seems like it would still move in a grid pattern,
Yeah,
but it
it's
doesn't.
freeform.
It's just kind of random. Anyways.
I just imagine she's running around and you can hear the anklet just jingling on her ankle. Ching 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 ching.
So at some point, Nim will, like, sit down. I assume there's ample seating.
Yeah. It's not a room filled with chairs, but you know, there's enough for seats.
Yeah, like a single chair and then, like, a couch or two, probably. In case you have to do, like, the larger meetings with families. And you can't sit them all on one couch. That's just ridiculous.
No. No. So, who does what and how and why?
What's the seating looking like?
We'll say 2 leather couches, observably, like, fine leather couches. 2
What
comfortable
kind of
cha-
leather? Who leather is this?
Who is the leather made of? 2
Person.
very comfortable, but still, like, business-like chairs sit in front of the desk. Then there's her chair. The big, like, headmistress, headmaster kind of chair. The stereotype.
The big boss chair.
Yeah, the big boss chair. You got it. Like a big boss chair. Got the nice rollers on the bottom. Nice wooden stand. It's a very, like, study-focused office. Got the...
Like a study.
Yeah, got those book
Sounds
ladders.
I know what study means, but for some reason my brain like pulled out the word stud from it and just assumed that it was a like
It's actually a gym.
adverbification of that.
You see, it's actually a gym.
Every single book has
Welcome to the
muscles on the
study.
spine.
Whoa, where do you work out? The library.
Study.
At the study. That's why I'm such a stud.
All the muscular wizards go there. They use their intelligence for strength rolls.
We put the stud in study.
Woo!
Oh,
This is what jocks at NIM school are like.
Yeah.
They're the buff wizards.
Yeah, the muscle wizard.
the muscle wizard
Yeah.
tract.
Oh, what would muscle wizards do track?
No one runs here.
I'm elated.
I'm deflated.
I don't have any flan.
You do, it's in the fridge.
I know, but I
Okay.
can't eat it.
Why not?
I'm full.
Well, become less full.
I will, over time.
Metabolize faster.
I metabolize way too fast, sir.
Metabolize.
Yeah, you can't just tell someone to metabolize faster.
Metabolize.
I wish I could tell
Faster.
myself to do that.
So again, who does know what now and why? At the study.
Oh, the study.
Woo.
So, everyone sits down. I assume she might have, like, questions. Or you guys might have questions. Hence why I brought you along.
So she looks over the three of you. She'll just say, "Well, are there any other questions you may wish to ask before I presume you head out?"
Hmm.
What did the Empress say?
Why do your students suck so bad?
Nim asks what the Empress says.
Yeah, what the Empress said about her visit.
It's funny you say that. I don't think it ever came up, but I might as well say it now. It's funny you say that because Nim would definitely know, as pretty much every Glotnian person would know, that the Empress was born mute, so she doesn't really say much, at least not with her mouth. But now's the time for that information. But, yeah, so... Did I ever mention that to you? I feel like I did.
You did not.
Okay, well, there you go. Funny turn of phrase, go burr!
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to answer you.
What message does the Empress relay?
So that's the one you want to roll with.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
She'll say... The headmistress will say... Ah. Well, I will share what I can. Obviously, there are some things to be kept in confidence. But I think for your purposes, it is safe to say that you should not necessarily worry about what the Empress will do. After all, it is no major secret that the royal family has not overly been a huge fan politically of Avrendal's hierarchical proceedings. The Navy has always been fine, but, well, child kings tend to be, and she'll just look from wall to wall, irritants as opposed to benefits. Believe me, I wish I could say more, but unfortunately there is a certain amount of
Confidentiality.
Yes, thank you. Brain soft. DM no speak words or well.
She's
Oh no, she's metagaming.
Yeah! Yeah, pulls out her great bow.
Typical spellcaster.
There is a certain amount of confidentiality that exists and exudes from the crown.
Kill pulls out her great bow.
That's above board. Stop trying to kill all the NPCs, goddamn you!
But I have a great bow.
Use it on something you're supposed to.
We haven't been given anything I'm supposed to.
Go to the
I
black
could
market,
use it
find
for a
something to
total
kill.
of a day, and the fact that I haven't is a crime.
See? Someone gets it.
Go shoot
Sick.
Zanzibar with it or something.
Okay, bye guys.
No, don't leave.
Kiala pictures Zanzibar in the room and fires at the image.
I imagine it looks like Doom.
But yeah, no, she answered Nim's question.
Did you guys have a question?
Do you know of any artificers?
Well, of course I do, my dear boy. Hold on. Doing something. Can't finish the statement. Hold on.
The DM's got ligma.
No, I just hate pleather. Worst invention ever. Kill a cow. Just do it.
Beef?
Beef and make chair out of. Beef chair.
Crunch.
Beef chair.
It's like a beef cake, but more sittable.
In the study.
In the study. We have beef biscuits and beef cake along with our beef tea in the study.
Do the beef biscuits come with beef gravy?
Nah, that's technically the beef tea. Would you like some protein powder with your beef tea?
I don't know. I think of beef tea and I just think of barley. Is it barley? Is it burdock?
I don't know, both are plants, so you've lost me.
I think it's burdock that tastes weirdly like meat.
I'm sorry, a question was asked. What was the question?
Samson asked if she knows any artificers.
Ah.
And she said, of course.
Well,
And then
Of
you.
course I do, young.
And then you waged a crusade on Blither.
Yeah, of course I do, dear boy. There are plenty of artificers in the magic field. Although Valenfort doesn't particularly have a large sum of those in attendance, but there are a few number of them that exist within the rank of the paladins. Something of a recent occurrence in the last few decades. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm not really a magically proficient person, but I think that, well, with tools and stuff, I could be.
Sorry, waging the Second World War on Pluther. Okay, war waged. So you seek to have instruction in the artificers arts?
Yes.
He wants to enroll as a student.
But I don't want to enroll as a student. Kind of hard since we're,
Do you
traveling the
offer
world and
long
stuff.
distance education?
Do you
Is there any
online
sort
classes?
of online course I could take?
What are your offline options?
Do you have any?
As
Do you have any zooming stones that I can use to log on to my classes?
Do you have a leapfrog I can use?
I don't know if it was what you were going for, but I was just imagining like those child toys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I said leapfrog.
But here it's literally just a frog that brings you your lessons every day.
It's like a male spider,
Yeah,
but a frog.
it's a leapfrog.
It just
And
has
it's someone
like,
who is turned into a frog as a penance for their crime.
It's
They're
a
working
it's
it
the,
off.
it's
just
the
has-
weird artificer head of communications thing. It's just he has a army of familiar frogs.
it just
no one
has
knows
like a
why he's
little
used.
Hagakure cap and coat on, and a little pair of spectacles. Damn it. I don't know of anyone that would be able to travel with you and assist you in such studies. And as it is a more technical form of magic, it is hard to simply grasp from literature alone. Quite the perplexing conundrum, as she just taps her chin.
I was about to say watch me, but Samson doesn't really know that Samson's stupidly good at things randomly.
Samson just thinks that the Glower's really easy to play.
Well,
Double nat 20.
maybe
on a
for another
performance
time.
check.
well, at least knowing the connection's there might help.
I suppose it would. Any other questions from any other people or any same people? Any more questions? Questions to be asked additionally?
That was Samson's.
Kiala doesn't have any?
Should she?
I don't know. It would be kind of funny if y'all asked why are your students mean or like Nim.
Why are your students like them? Why can't they get Why can't they get relationships?
No, they don't like him. That's the problem.
Nim didn't have this relationship issue you're trying to push while she was attending here actively.
But I mean, Kiala's only experience here was hearing some kids talk bad about you in the hall.
No, I was talking to Lordo.
Not trying to
Romantically,
push
she
it,
was
it's
fine.
just funny. I'm riffing off of them riffing on it.
Yeah. Maybe.
But yeah, we should push those kids down some stairs.
That's true. Yeah, no, that wasn't Samson's only question.
So where does the party wish to proceed to now?
Oh, Nim has one more question.
Your headmistress has one more answer.
What's your social security number? I'm kidding, that's not it.
Don't be kidding.
Well, you see, it's 0000003.
I knew
Damn.
you were old.
Yeah, she came right after Mr. Byrne.
Ah, Mr. Montgomery Bansu.
So Nim will ask if... So, do you think they'll rescind that announcement that they made however long ago?
I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, we're so war criminals.
Oh, well, that announcement was made from Avrindor, so I really don't believe they'll be rescinding that anytime soon. If anything, I believe that it will probably get worse.
This expedition sucks.
Does Nim
Nim
say
just has a
that?
face of absolute disgust.
Does Nim just say that out loud?
Yes! It's been awful. She knows.
Young lady, your language, please. Although I am inclined to agree with you.
All Nim said was it was awful. What do you mean
You
language?
said
She
it
said it
sucked!
sucked.
You said this expedition sucks.
Get with the times, old lady.
Yeah, damn you, tell her.
It's not.
Yeah, Nim would not.
Boo, name you coward.
This lady controls Nim's everything at the school. Shut up. That's like you openly bitch slapping Oakley. It's not gonna happen.
That's like he's definitely gonna. He might try. There's not a chance in hell that hand's gonna connect.
Sorry, I meant to say.
All it takes is a nat 20.
Yeah, but you think Oakley wouldn't tan your hide after that?
Oh, definitely. I know she would.
You
We're
get
not
one
talking
hit
about
in
the
and she would
consequences.
smack
We're
the
not
fucking
talking
purple
about
out
the
of your hair.
consequences. We're talking about the action.
It'd be so funny. For whatever reason, Samson just smacks Oakley, and he's just like, "Ow, shit." And she just smacks him back, and his hair turns red. Smacks him again, it turns blue.
Oh no. I've become the Fire Emblem protagonist.
I haven't mean to post about that, but Nim will go. Oh,
It's so funny. Those characters are so fucking ugly.
yeah. Nim will go. I meant to say it's awful.
Sorry, I got stuck on the fact that Eddie just laughed like the click of a train track. You deadass just went, oh.
Oh my.
Wait, no, I got it. I'm gonna get a little away from my. Please tell me that came through.
It did.
Good.
Making me sound like a fucking Popeye character.
Congrats.
you. It's been my life's dream to be the best and least relatable children's cartoon protagonist.
Congrats then.
Yes, well, you are forgiven. In reference to Nim and her, I meant to say awful.
I do agree though. This whole trip kind of sucked.
slow turn to Samson.
Do you have something against the word sex?
Oh.
Oh, I get it. It's a test. And then he's going to say the same thing but in Elvish.
Kiala will say it in Celestial.
And then Samson says it in Terran.
Kiala says it in Old Language.
And then Samson plays it on the fucking horn, on the trumpet.
So this old woman is just trying, not even upset. She just looks exasperated. Nim's just gonna see her just slowly cross her arms and just pinch the bridge of her nose and just shake her head back and forth. Nim can feel the disappointment. It's coding.
Just like my parents.
Yeah,
it's
but this time
wash-
they're not disappointed at you.
I don't know. Does Nim feel the weight of her association to these two people?
It's definitely there. She brought them here.
Poor Nim. She's just like, oh fuck! I brought my friends to meet my boss. Ooh.
I could say some really mean things that'd be totally true. You have to forgive them. They're clearly uncultured. Look how they walk.
Does Nim say that?
No, Nim does
Oh,
not.
please, why?
Kiala's like, look, of course we're uncultured. Look at how we walk.
Shala just gets down on her floor and starts prowling around the office.
Zeus!
Samson does a handstand.
Oh, blessed be. And she just continues to shake her head.
Did we pass?
It wasn't a test.
If it was a test, you answered everything in the opposite direction, young man.
So if I got everything wrong, that means I could have gotten everything right.
I think you're thinking too hard on this.
I don't think any thinking is occurring.
There's just a very slow game of Pong happening between those ears.
No, not even. It's just the DVD thing, like bouncing around.
Boom, boom, boom,
Hey, hit a corner.
boom,
Whoa.
boom, boom, boom. In any event, is there anything else you three might need?
Got any travel advice to give us before we go?
Depends on where you're going.
That's a good question.
We never know where we're going. We haven't known anything this entire trip.
That is also true.